Welcome to MRL. Let us study about a cone. A cone is a solid figure. It has two surfaces, a circular base and a curved surface. It has a tip called as the apex or the vertex. Cone is generated when a right angled triangle, which is a plane figure, which is rotated about one of its sides other than the hypotenuse. So remember that a right circular cone is generated when a right angled triangle is rotated about one of its sides other than the hypotenuse. Therefore, the plane figure which generates a circular cone is a right angled triangle. Now a cone has two heights, the vertical height and the slant height. The vertical height is the distance from the apex to the center of the circular base, and the slant height is the distance from the apex to any point on the circumference of the circular base. And the vertical height is represented by h and the slant height is represented by L. Now we also can establish the relation between the vertical height, the slant height and the radius of a cone. So let us understand how. Now if you take the triangle here, L is the slant height, H is the vertical height, R is the radius. Apply the Pythagoras theorem, we get L square is equal to R square plus H square, and it's a very important relation to find one unknown when the other two things are known to us. Now the area of the circular base is a circle and therefore area is pi r square. The curved surface area, to find the curved surface area we have to cut open the cone and spread it, and we get a sector of a circle. And to find when we find the sector of a circle, it is approximately equal to the area of a triangle, half base into height, and therefore half into base into height is equal to the base is the circular, that is the circumference of the circular base of the cone, and that is 2 pi r, and the slant height is L, and therefore we get the curved surface area as pi r L. Now therefore the curved surface area of a cone is pi r L. The total surface area is the area of the base and the curved surface area of the base and curved surface area. The curved surface area is pi r L, the area of the base is pi r square, therefore pi r is common here. Taking L plus r in the bracket, we get the total surface area is pi r in the bracket r plus L. So please remember that. Now the volume of a cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h, 1 by 3 pi r square h. Now please remember that volume of a cone cannot be found out directly because it is not a uniform solid figure. We cannot just multiply the area of the base and height to get the volume. Here we have to go by an indirect method. So for that we have to consider a cylinder of the same height as the cone and the same radius as the cone, and therefore when we fill the cone with water or any material and fill it into the cylinder, pour it into the cylinder, we find that the 1/3 volume of the cylinder is occupied. That means one volume of cone is 1/3 the volume of a cylinder of the same height and radius, and therefore the volume of a cylinder is pi r square h. So 1/3 volume of cylinder is 1 by 3 pi r square h, and 1 by 3 pi r square h is the volume of the cone. So please remember that.